Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI School, and our mission today to continue our revision. And now we are in lesson 3.3 quadratic functions in standard form, and every one of you know what is the standard form looking like. It is ax squared plus bx plus c. You know this? This is the standard form. Let's go. Now in this question, my dear student, he asked me to graph. This. How I can graph it, my dear student? To graph it, I need the y-intercept for this equation, axis of symmetry and vertex. I can graph it and make it more accurate, but he asked me regarding to three things here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, graph it. The y-intercept. As you know before, the y-intercept is the number that alone and happy here. So I find the y-intercept, okay, where it is 1, but I write it as 0 and 1, yes? Sorry. So again, the y-intercept all of time 0 and the number that alone and happy here in the standard form equation. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that? Yes, me too. So again, the y-intercept, it is when 0 and the number that here. So this is the y-intercept. Okay, so it will be here. So the graph will pass through this point. Secondly, he asked me about the vertex. My dear student, this is a standard form equation, but I can consider it also a vertex form. So I will take it as a vertex form because it is easier to me. Okay, so the v here, my dear student, the h I can get it from inside parentheses, but here I don't have any parentheses, so it is 0, and the k, it is the number that alone and happy here, it is 1. So the vertex, it is the same part, and from the vertex I can get the axis of symmetry. X equal, yes, 0. All of time the axis of symmetry is the first part of the vertex. Now I can draw the line that represent the axis of symmetry here, yes, a cross line by using ruler. It will be good for you. Okay, my dear student? Okay. Now what else? Now the vertex is represent the top or the bottom of this is the vertex. Okay, represent the maximum or the minimum point in the graph. But here, my dear student, if you see the leading coefficient here, there is nothing here. That means there are 1, and it is positive because there is no negative here, because there is no negative sign in front of the x square, or the leading coefficient is positive. That means the graph will be upward. Okay, the graph will be, sorry for this missing, the graph will be upward. Because of that, if you see the vertex, it is in the bottom, بالقاع تحت, so it is minimum. Okay, my dear students? Okay, let's move to the next. Now we have this equation. See here, the b is 0 here. There is no x, but here, see, there are a x here, and the b is equal 4. Now he asked me about the same demands. The first one, the y-intercept, the axis of symmetry, and the vertex. Then he graph this equation. Only this, by using this, you can graph. Okay, let's go. The y-intercept, as you know, it is here. The y-intercept, I will write it here. The y-intercept, I will write like this. The y-intercept, it is what? 0 and -2. Bravo. Why 0? Because it is y-intercept. All of time the x part is 0. Now the vertex. The vertex here, to find the vertex, I have to use the formula. You know it? You remember it? 3 steps to find the vertex, the first part of vertex. As you see, b over a. Yes? This is the first step. The second step, I divide it by 2. The third step, I flip it. This is code, it is between me and my students, so please forgive me if I do a long story here, or I tell a long story here. So what I ask my student here to do, this is B and this is A. This is A, the negative one. Okay. Well, I told my student, first of all, to find the first part of my vertex here. This part, I mean, this part. I do B over A. So 4 over negative 1 give me negative 4. Then divided by 2, it will be negative 2. Flip it, it will be 2. So here I have 2. Are you happy with that? Me too. Now, after I finish this, I go and take the 2 here and put it in the equation here. Okay? Don't forget that. I will try to use my eraser actually, but my eraser is... Okay, I will use my eraser, my dear student, and see everything will be good inshallah, my dear student. Now the y-intercept is here. I will write it here. Y-intercept is 0 and it's 0 and negative 2. The axis of symmetry, we don't finish it. The vertex, it is the first number I get it before it is 2. Yes, it is 2 here, and I'm looking for the second part. Now the second part, I take the 2 here, this 2, and put it in the state of here one time and here and calculate. Actually, if I put it here, I will multiply the 2 by itself. It will be 4, and here it will be negative 4. And here 4 multiplied 2 equal 8, and the last thing is the negative 2 coming down. Actually, we have 2 here. If you use your symbol calculator here, okay, and write negative 4 plus 8 negative 2, you will get surely 2. So the vertex 2 and 2, and from the vertex here I will take the axis of symmetry, so x equal 2. So the axis of symmetry is here, x equal 2, and it is 2 and 2, the vertex here, and it is upward or downward. See, the leading coefficient is negative, so it is go down, and as you see, it is in the top or in the bottom. It is in the top, so it is maximum. We done according to this question. He asked me y-intercept, axis of symmetry, vertex. Okay, that's done. Okay, here he asked me to find only the axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry, we know how. B over A divide by 2. Yes, then flip it. Yes, that's all. Are you happy with that? Let us do it. So B over 2, this over this, so it give negative 4. It is 8 over negative 2. It is give negative 4. I will write it here. 8 over negative 2 give negative 4, divide by 2, flip it, it will be 2. So my dear student, as you see here, it is 2. Okay, so the vertex here, the first part of vertex is 2. Yes, good. Now if I get this number directly, I put it here. I put it here and here. Let's go. If I put it here, the 2, it will be 4, but it is multiplied by negative 2, so it is negative 8. If I put it here, it is 2 by 8, so it will be 16, and the negative 9 is coming down, so it is negative 1. Are you happy with that? So this is the vertex. Okay, he asked me about the axis of symmetry, so directly I write x equal 2. Sorry for that. Now here I will do one more time. 24 over 4, as we learned, this over this. I will get 6. I will divide it by 2, so it will be 3. I will flip it, so it will be negative 3. So the axis of symmetry here, x equal negative 3. Because he asked me about the axis of symmetry, and the axis of symmetry is the first part, and the first part we're gonna find it by b over 2, divide by 2, flip the sign, or whatever you understand. Write each function in standard form here. Okay, let me do this for you. I will continue with the graphing actually. Okay, and come back to here. Okay, my dear student, here the parabola shown. Okay, this one I will take it here. Okay, it's better. Here in this example, my dear student, the parabola shown has the form y equal x squared plus bx plus c. What is the axis of symmetry? Clearly, the axis of symmetry is this line, the crossed line, and it is passed through what? This point. And this point is what? This point is -1. So x equal -1. We get the mark. Are you happy? See, very hard. Now look at the width of the parabola, find the a and the b, and find the equation of parabola. I will take this. Okay, my dear student, I will find the equation from this graph. This is very important question, my dear student. He will give you any graph like this one, or to give you 2 points, the vertex and 1 point in the graph, and he asks you about the equation. We learned how to do it. So this is the vertex. I will color it by the red. And this is the y-intercept. It is endpoint on the graph. Okay, and let us find the vertex. The vertex, as you see, it is what? It is -1 and -4. And here it is what? It is 0 and -2. I have 2 points. That means I have 2 points. Those 2 points, I will use them to write vertex form equation, and yes, vertex form equation, and I can write also quadratic equation. Okay, but here, because we are in standard form equation, I will write it in standard form equation. So this is the vertex, my dear student. He give you vertex and give you a point. Teacher, they are the same. They are point. So why you say this is the vertex, the yellow one is the vertex? Because the vertex hold H and K, and the normal point hold X and Y. Because of that, I told many times this is the vertex. Okay, let's go. Now, as you know, my dear students, as you know, the equation of the vertex form, it is y equal a. I will write it again here. Where is the black color? I miss it. This one. Y equal a multiply the sum of, or the difference of, x minus h square plus k. Are you happy with that? This is the vertex equation. I do the first fill from the vertex, okay, and I will do the second fill by x and y, and you can fill directly as you wish, but what I like to do and each one in one step. So let us start. This is h and this is k. Y equal a x plus 1 squared plus or minus 4. So this is k and this is h. Now someone asked me, teacher, it is minus here, why you write positive? Because it is the opposite all of time. The negative, it will be positive. Negative by negative, it will be positive. The second step, I will fill the x and the y. Now the y is -2 equal a, I don't know, x is 0 plus 1 square -4. I will add the parentheses, I apply the parentheses, it is give 1, and 1 square it is 1. Yes, and here the huge problem that happened, the massive problem. Here he do 1 minus 4, no, do the multiplication before, the here, 1 by a equal a. So it is a linear equation. So I will make the a alone and happy. Here, I will put it here and change the sign. It will be positive because I change. So it is 2 equal a, or a equal 2. So I erase the a from here and write it is 2. I found the vertex form equation. Now, can I write this in a standard form? Clearly, yes. How I can do it? Yes, you can do it in the next example. I will show you how to write this in a standard form. How to write the vertex form in the vertex form, yes, in standard form. Are you happy with that? I hope so. Now it is here. Here, write each function in a standard form. He give you a vertex form, as you see, and he asks you to do it in in a standard form. Okay, my dear student, let us do it. I will do it here, my dear student. Here, yes, here. So, not this, not, yes, here. Write each function in a standard form. Let's go. First step, we have to take this. This, we have to release it. It is squared. That means it is multiplied by itself. So I will take it beside here, x plus 1, multiply x plus 1. You remember Ali and Nawaf story? Yes. This guy, Ali, must visit his home, must visit his farm. And the same thing with Nawaf, visit his home and visit his farm. So we start with Ali. Yalla Ali. Ali visit his home, so it will be x squared plus x and his farm. We done from Ali, yes. Now we move to Nawaf. Nawaf will visit his home. It will be 1x, and he will visit his farm 1 by 1 equal 1, so plus 1. Now x squared plus 2x plus 1. How we get this? We combine the like term. X plus x equal 2x. We done? No. Because this amount, the yellow part here, my dear student, it is multiplied by this dangerous, the leading coefficient, which is -3. That means this -3 will must visit all the terms here. Okay, so I will do like this. Okay, sorry, I forgot the one. And multiply the -3 by the whole terms like this. -3 multiply x square equal -3x square. -3, we are here, my dear student. We finish from this. Now we move here. Okay, it is give -6x, -3, and we done from this part and this part. Actually, my dear student, I'm finished from this part. Now I bring Mr. Dr. Al-Muhtaram this one, and I write it here. He come at the end. Okay, he do not interfere in anything. He just at the last moment. Okay, this part. Okay, don't care about it. Finish here and go there. So this part, he asks the -3 to join him, so it give -7. Okay, so we done. Are you happy with that? Me too. Now let us move here, and this is the last part actually. Okay, tell me now, what is the first step? Yes, we finish this. We multiply x minus 2 by itself. Let us do it. x minus 2 by x minus 2 x square. Yes, negative 2x plus 4. You know how. And then I join in the middle here. So it will be for x but in the negative, and x square, sorry, x square plus 4. But this thing, after I finish and get this guy, okay, I noted that there are a visitor outside. So I have to reverse or opposite all the signs inside for all the terms. So the x square will be negative x square, and the negative 4x will be plus 4x, and the positive 4 will be negative 4. And you know the doctor, the professor, the visitor, this guy, it's come down, it is plus 5. And this guy to join. So plus 5 negative 4 equal plus 1. We done. Are you happy with that? Me too. See you in the next video. Goodbye.